What up, y'all? Killer360 MLG here. Today I'm going to talk about the first season of Kemono Friends. I already dedicated a 2 hours video to this, but still not enough. I want to talk about the little details and special charm this season has, and the fact that it couldn't be replicated after. The scenarios. All the places our protagonist went, those backgrounds are unique, so detailed, and they even managed to make other scenes feel different, using the same assets as the prior scenes. And not much artists use textures or even images, but this blend quite beautiful. Common friends too understand this. Make detail everything that's on the screen. These details were upgraded on the Blu-ray version of both seasons, not only showcasing a deeply care in the details but to show the different zones Jeopardy Park has. The main difference is that Kemono Friends 2 looks so bright, too colorful, that quite hurts my eyes even more on the Blu-ray version. Also, by his unique style of CGI, sometimes 3D elements appeared or had to be planned to look good combined, like the cabin house. I also have the strong feeling that some things weren't drawn. The eye catches from season 1 are unique in their own way by deleting the lines from the characters and being showcased on zoos like if this was a video taken in real life. But the background has a filter or was modified to look animated. For the places that weren't the zoo, like Sandcat's eye catch, an original song was made for it, or with Tsuchinoko, we saw the bridge without it being destroyed. The music is amazing, an entire video should be dedicated just to talk about it. Akiyuki Tatsuyama let his creativity flow on the 28 original songs. He also used a lot of samples and unison instruments, such as the marimba, which went missing from other medias. Such a shame because it's a beautiful instrument that means so much, at least for me, that I shout out you from here, Guatemala. To put how unique it is, imagine being told to make a jungle music or something you hear on the wild. On this scenario, you can do a generic theme, or do what this man did. Do something original. Like you didn't have any restriction, just make it. And the results sounds by themselves. Here, I will show you some examples. Sandstorm. Exciting theme, so you can see the gigantic, beautiful and wild Jeopardy Park mixed with dubstep and flutes. Also take so much attention on how the drums pan to a side to another. So clean, they are on the background because we hear another layer of drums from the dubstep working at the same time. Case Wukanchite. Feels like having a nice moment, talking with your friend on the heights, looking at the landscape and feeling the breeze on your body. Nagi, the ultimate mystery and also sad theme. Are you feeling down? Did we find something about our future or are we searching for? This is played mostly on the most important moments of the season. Cerulean, the gamble on if having a dubstep song will be appropriate for fights or highly moving moments. But it worked! Amazingly great! Dubutsu Shukai, the typical Nusak song. You know, Nusak is the type of music that is just existing there, on the elevator or the mall, but what happens when you make that little song catchy? Ha yeah! Kemono Tachi no Tatakai. Amazingly played elements from the Japanese ambient music, that instead of sounding stereotypically, this person managed to make even a tension moment on a certain part of the song, and also keep going on the nature of beating each other on this kind of Japanese places. The last two songs are so emotional. The younger version of the opening sounds on the moment Mirai enjoys one last time on Jeopardy Park. completely destroyed and hoping one day to come back. It's been 7 years since, or who knows, since this is canon. On Final is the last song of all, and it's the nostalgia trip thematized with this characteristic jungle sound. Makes me want to cry my heart out. This was played on the cabin goodbye to everyone on the region, all the friends made on this adventure. Goodbye to everything. Let's talk about the characters. All of them were unique, even the ones that appeared in a single scene had importance. There's people that don't know what Kemono Friends is, but sure, they love these characters such as Grey Wolf, Showbill, Serval and many others, but I feel the personalities played an important role to generate the love we felt for them. And their designs on this season are unique, using brown lines and such younger faces, blend of colors, just make an attempt to see how unique they look, even with their limitations. But more can I talk about this season? You can learn valuable lessons and know that true friendship is that we have to be like our protagonist and help people, know different people. But there's already many videos talking about the value theory that we can learn about this from Kemono Friends. Except from Kemono Friends 2, we all know that. But I guess I took too many time already on this video. I was Killer360 MLG, and I see you on the next occasion. Or whatever. I did more than I should for this franchise.